You are with Wade, and this is Wade World. And in this world, you will get the truth, not the clown show you are living in. Today, the judgment, it doesn't come from Wade, it comes from the Creator. Wade is just a vessel. Erika Kirk. Wade thought to give her a lot more time, but for those of you who do not possess the skills, some of us just have a radar, whether it is in the eyes, the body language, the way they talk. We just have a radar for which person is on the side of order and which person is on the side of chaos. And we're going to listen to how this woman talks. And for those of you in America who think and say that this is normal, this is how all American girls talk, look back into your movies before JFK was assassinated in the 50s, 40s, early 60s, 30s, 20s. That was a feminine woman. This is a chaos creature that is disloyal to everybody and utterly selfish. Basically, an instrument for, you would call it evil, but it is chaos. So, we are going to listen to how this woman talks after her husband died. Regardless of where you are or what you believe in, think of the tone. Americans do not understand tone. So listen to the tone now. Does this sound like a grieving wife? No amount of justification, and especially from girly men, is going to change Wade's mind. Does this sound like the tone of a wife who is grieving the love of her life being shot, allegedly shot dead, being assassinated on live television a couple of days ago? This cold, unfeeling, superficial tone that most American men have come to accept as normal is evil. It's unfeminine. It is chaotic. It is unfeeling. It is unsympathetic. It is unempathetic. And the excitement in her voice. Well, my husband just died 10 days ago, but haha, the emojis on Zoom. Anybody who has been through genuine grief about losing a loved one understand that's not how you talk. Regardless of culture, regardless of language, it's the tone. And you can't coach genuine people. They are just going to tell you to buzz off when they are genuinely grieving. They are not going to want to be, I'm the new CEO. We did great, guys. My husband just died on live TV a couple of days ago, but I'm cool. Let's go, gung ho. Like she brings it down later on. But it's like somebody's telling her, like, you dumb bitch. That's not how a normal person talks. Because these people, she comes from a fatherless household, by the way. And what do fatherless households or households with weak fathers produce? Jews, girly men, whores, soulless monsters. So basically, 80% of human beings, some research said, was NPCs. So these are NPCs who have been programmed to be evil NPCs, right? Wade is smiling, but Wade is not laughing. This is not a laughing matter. We are seeing evil and chaos live. Americans live in this dystopia run by girly men. Jews are the most powerful girly men, right? Who is the most powerful lobby in America? Israel. They've made TikTok their own. Larry Ellison, founder of Google, the founder of Oracle, right? He's a Jew. He loves Israel more than any other country. What do the Jews say? There are no American Jews, no British Jews, no German Jews, no Russian Jews. There are Jews in America, Jews in Britain, Jews in Germany, and Jews in Russia. They tell you, they're honest about it. This female, like many of her generations, all these wars online, have lost all sense of morality and all sense of femininity. And even feminine women are vectors of chaos. So if you take the femininity away, that just becomes a pure vector of chaos, what you would call evil. Let's listen more to this distasteful audio and see how this woman, this wife, this widow is grieving. It turns the stomach, honestly. Wade is a masculine man, and Wade has always been annoyed by this Valley Girl accent. Now, you would say that's just a Wade problem. No, it's not. It's about instinct. There are ugly accents. For example, the Russian accent is ugly. Even a beautiful girl speaking in a Russian accent in English is not going to sound very good. She's going to sound ugly. The French accent is effeminate, girly. The Italian accent in English is funny. The Valley Girl accent is just evil. It's like tiny, irritating, annoying evil that thinks it's better than you, that thinks it's condescending. It's low IQ, mediocre IQ pretending to be high IQ. It's unfeeling, evil beings pretending they care. It's chaotic, utterly selfish husks of human beings pretending to be people. And you will see this in all the major people who are world famous in the Jewy girly men world. They all talk the same way because talking genuinely is a masculine quality, or genuinely is a feminine quality that is caring. Masculine quality that is strong, it's abrasive. You may not like it, but you can't doubt the earnestness of the person behind it. And talking forcefully is not it. Loudly is not it, genuinely. The whole tonality of this conversation she's having is not the tonality of someone who is grieving the loss of the love of her life and becoming a single mother, a widow to two young children. Coupled with all the other evidence that she was with her ex, who is now part of TPUSA, Captain Phillips. She was seen with her ex 2 days before her husband was assassinated at the fort where intelligence operations to infiltrate Christian organizations in America take place, Fort Huachaca. She was in that place, the same place where the head of his security, Charlie Kirk Security, Brian Harpo, allegedly he's the number one on the list of suspects of who actually pulled the trigger on the device that killed him. He was seen at that fort 1 day before Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So this girl, hanging out with her ex, 2 days before her husband is assassinated, her eyes are the crazy eyes of a cock-sucking whore. Let's just keep it clear until we get, cut off. This is not a virgin. Charlie was, it's just sad, man. Charlie Kirk was a perfect example of the kind of guys that girly men and Jews love to push up because they're like just 80%, 85% of the way there. They just take too long to understand that all the problems, feminism, equalism, racism, civil rights, unlimited immigrants from shitholes, unnecessary wars, it takes these slow guys a lot of time to wrap their head and emotions around the fact that the primary vector of all the world's trouble for the last 450 years has been girly men, and the apex girly men are Jews, whether they're in Israel or in your country. So that basically translated to this. He married an absolute whore, not a virgin, pretended to be a Christian. Like, dude, if you can't even look at a woman's eyes and those fucked up eyes that tell you she sucked 1,000 cocks, regardless of what she says, And you're like, oh, I'm going to marry this woman. You're like a chump. Now you're dead. You did good. But it was too late before you realized what trap you were in, and the people were already surrounding you. You married one of their agents, and she probably cuckolded you. Did you ever get a test saying the children are yours? Like, Wade would be very happy if Charlie Kirk's children are his own. But right now, that's up in the air. This woman is a liar. She is an antisocial psycho. She cuckolded her husband. She is a lying whore. And she probably has children. If they're from him, she doesn't care about them. And if they're not his, well, she probably cuckolded him. And now she's grieving a couple of days after he's died about, oh, how awesome the event was. We had so many million. Come on, shut the fuck up. And you men, we're all stupid when we're in your 20s or teens. But if you're hanging out with these girls, right, and you're trying to rationalize in your head that girls who talk like that, have tonality like that, behave like that, all superficiality, no femininity, want to be like men. If that's normal and you hit your mid-30s and you still think it's normal, no one can save you. You men are also the problem. You men are the problem that guys who want to do good like Charlie Kirk, slightly misguided, take too long to understand the trouble they're in, and then they're dead. This audio irritates Wade on a primal level because Wade believes in being in resonance with this reality, not just order, because extreme order is also going to be suffocating. We are living in extreme chaos, but in balance. And this is just chaos, pure chaos, given a platform to speak. And it disturbs the balance of this reality that Wade is sensitive to. So let's see what this whore is up to. You know why corporate life is so soulless? Because this is soulless talk. You know why corporate life is full of women and men are opting out? Because it's abnormal. You know why corporate guys are clean shaven? Because the guys at the top are girly men who don't like that there are more masculine men below them. The girly men up top probably can't grow a beard, so they made everybody shave. Wade did always have a beard, and it's your choice whether you want one or not, but it's definitely a symbol of masculinity, right? This speech, this tone, this language, if you ever had a job, you've all heard it. It's soulless, it's irritating, it's antagonizing, and any man with a healthy testosterone level immediately finds it distasteful, aggravating, anger inducing. Because it's a soulless subhuman creature trying to project itself as superior to the humans around it. Girls love it because they can't really kill each other. So they're just trying to be like, let me just keep everything cool. If everybody's quacking like a duck, let me just also quack like a duck. If everybody's like screeching like a macaw, let me screech like a macaw, right? But this tone, this language, the things she's focusing on, this is a succubus. You should go and look up what a succubus is. It's a creature from ancient myth. And humanity is vastly older than we think it is. So this is a succubus, and Charlie was a stupid simp who didn't understand that just because she's got pretty eyes, is blonde, and looks attractive, doesn't mean that within her is not a succubus sucking out the darkness. Like even the most attractive women are useless to you as a man in your heart if you are truly a man, if she's a whore. This is just a fact. Most of you are like, I'm okay if she has 2 or 3 or 5 boyfriends, but not more than that. Well, guess what? That's 2 or 3 or 5 dudes whose dick she sucked before you, whose dick has been in all her holes before you, and she's gonna have allegedly your children, and those dick-sucking lips of those 500 dudes are gonna be kissing your children. And your children are going to be mixed in with the DNA of those five other dudes. So you need to, most of you simps out there, it's not for you, because you're just going to be like, oh my God, you hit women. Ah, fuck you guys. You are useless. Civilization was built to help you and women. And both of these groups have been absolutely ungrateful bastards who destroy the very things built to benefit them, right? So this is a succubus. Charlie married a succubus because he was a simp. He's a Christian simp, which is like the worst kind of simp, man. Islam has inbreeding first cousin marriage problems. But the level of simpness that is in Christianity is only overshadowed by the original version of Christianity, which is Judaism. They are like king simps, girly men. A simp trying to do good. Too late. He woke up, started trying not to be a simp. Remember, he didn't sleep with her on the same bed the night before he was assassinated. A simp who was being cuckolded, got taken in by her bullshit, by her looks. You can't help these people, man. Wade was ambivalent towards Charlie Kirk because he was useful and his contribution to the world was more on the side of order, but his refusal, not lack of intelligence, but just refusal to understand the root cause, the disease, and just keep discussing the symptoms while actively denying the disease made him a weak man. And weak men are trapped by girly men and evil women. Wade is going to maybe let this whore talk for a couple of seconds more, but Wade has made up whatever arguments Wade could, but Wade didn't really need them because the universe, the creator, has already passed judgment on this whore. And she passes judgment on herself every second she speaks. Now, a lot of you who don't speak English in the first language, who don't think in English, you might say, that's standard English. No, it's not. No, it's not. You've been trained to think this is standard English. All the cool kids say that. You know what we call cool kids? Because that's what cool is for, kids. When you grow up, you go beyond that. You become a man, unless you're a girl, in which case you can be a kid for life, under the right masculine leadership. This tonality is evil. The lack of empathy is evil. The lack of sympathy is evil. The lack of grieving is evident. And this is a liar, a whore, a succubus, who now Wade can say was definitely involved in the assassination of her husband. This is not a grieving widow. This is a celebrating spouse. The judgment that Wade has for this succubus. And let it be a warning to all the simps out there who just look at a woman's ass, tits, and face. This is a succubus, and she is guilty. This is a judgment that Wade is conveying to you from the Creator. She is guilty, not just of the assassination of her husband, but of destroying his own legacy and of much worse. For more, check out the other people doing great work. Candace Owens, honorary mention. James Lee, a new mention. Baron Coleman. I'm Ian Carroll. Nick Fuentes is always in Tucker Carlson. You have to understand, the enemies, the girly men, the apex girly men, the Jews are super united. The time for talking is soon coming to an end. Wade is just a harbinger of what is to come after the talking is done. Until next time, keep it cool, keep it balanced, and even in this evil, evil world, never forget to smile and enjoy.